So let's begin inside the box with all the stuff Go Nagi related. Nagai? Okay, I don't remember anymore. Go Nagais. There, it says so up there. Now, I'm not quite sure if I found everything, but this is a good number of series. First of all, we have new Cutey Honey. This is a Collection 1 and 2 DVD that has both discs in it. It looked like Shuten Doji was another one, and I can see up there it says Go Nagai. So that's the case. This is the 2 DVD release. There's a combined DVD release which just has, it looked like it had just those 2 discs maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Sounded like Demon Prince Enma was also Go Nagai. I'm pretty sure y'all would, oh look, there it says again. See, I didn't really look at the back of these. I didn't go searching like crazy. But, yeah. Panda-Z. And I'm pretty sure the discs here are not as interesting to note. But I can see here in the credits on the back, Go Nagai. So, okay. So far, so good. Let me see. We have Devilman here. And I'm pretty sure somewhere on here it probably says, yeah, I see it in the credits there. Honestly, of all the stuff I've pulled out thus far, the only thing I've ever watched is maybe an episode of this. I'm pretty sure the DVDs themselves are not too spectacular. Yeah. So then the only question is, can I confirm? It says Go Nagai right there. Alright. Devil Lady. Let's see. We have a Mazinkaiser here. I'm pretty sure it must say, yeah, there we go, Go Nagai. This is Mazinkaiser. This is some sort of collection that I'm really shocked the aficionado doesn't have. You could say, why don't I just add it? The truth of the matter is, because I'm a lazy bum. We've got Kekko Kamen here. It says from Go Nagai there, so this one's trivial. I haven't watched this one yet. This one actually scares me. It's about a naked heroine, superhero or something. As if spandex wasn't bad enough. Or would you call it bad? Then, I think the last in my collection, maybe, is a Getter Robo. I just verified on the back that it's Go Nagai. Let's turn this sideways to give me more space. And then, new Getter Robo. There may be more, but I wasn't able to confirm. The list on Wikipedia is incomplete, though. So, if y'all know some of these Go Nagai titles that I missed, feel free to let me know. I know there's plenty that I haven't purchased. Or maybe it's not a good idea to say I know I haven't purchased them so much as I know there's plenty of titles that I don't have on DVD, but I don't know whether or not they're actually out. Pumpkin Scissors originally was being released in individuals. They stopped at volume 5, but they might have gone forward to release the 6th volume. I think ADV had done that, but since I was actively watching it at the time, I transitioned to these things. The half-episode double release. As for the anime itself, I had pretty high hopes for it, and it actually held up pretty well until it kind of revealed that it didn't really have much of a plan for an ending. I wonder if part of that could have been that it was canceled early. I don't know if it was, but it just occurred to me that that's possible. I don't know for certain. Next up we have Ninja Scroll, and this is a thin release of some sort. It's been the last time I took a DVD out of here was to rip it, so I haven't actually opened it that much. This looks like a double-sided disc. and the only difference is one is widescreen and the other is full screen, which I think we've seen before. I like the dead leaves insert on the inside. I haven't seen Ninja Scroll yet. It's one of those classic anime, I think, that's been around, maybe talked about for a long time. I don't know. In here, we have the Ninja Scroll TV series. Inside this tin, there's this box. Inside this box, there's this box with some good artwork on it. And of course, DVDs on the inside. This is actually a pretty cool box. Especially since, you know, on the outside it looks like this completely dull metal tin. Which is kind of interesting on its own, since not too many things in the collection look like that. Let's see. Speaking of tins, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 is in this tin here. I still have not watched any of it. I get the distinct impression this is supposed to come off, and inside here we find various Yu-Gi-Oh! Related things that I do not know much about. There's a ton of discs in here. This is actually kind of hard to hold at this angle. Oof, and this is a really snug fit too. I think, now that I mention it, and I seem to recall having trouble getting it open last time. I also have Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2. Probably not much worth mentioning here, especially since I've not actually watched it. I'm very familiar with its reputation, namely that it's been dumbed down a bit, but definitely was not intended specifically for kid audience in its original. Actually, I should say, I know it wasn't originally intended, and this is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, or a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, but it might have been dumbed down. Blah, 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 blah. I'm obviously rambling on and on. Gantz. This is the Gantz 100 point perfect score collection. So if I do something like that, then I can open the sphere, and inside we have this disk space wallet. Let's see, one of the characters there, a couple more there, there's another one. As you can see, it's a very compact way to store the discs, but with the protection of the sphere itself, this is actually a pretty good way, and there's a nice magnet there holding it shut, which pretty much prevents it from accidentally flying apart if something were to still happen anyways. I mean, it's nice and snug in there, and if you're going to have a Gantz complete collection, you sure as hell should have the have it all in this Gantz sphere. And let's finish up with my Japanese imports. This here is the Kara no Kyoukai, aka Garden of Sinners, Blu-ray box set. I haven't imported a whole lot from Japan, but we have here one Blu-ray disc for each of the individual movies. This paper insert to keep them separated. This, of course, is felt or something. I don't pretend to actually know for certain what the material is. This one is a visual chronicle, which basically is another word for book full of neato art. But I'm not going to go into that in full detail. After all, that's what owning the collection is all about, right? I don't know how much it costs to import this now, but the price was jumping around like crazy. So I feel fortunate that I bought it when it was only, what, $450? Although maybe the price has gone down since. I don't know. The only other watchable medium I've imported from Japan is Black Rock Shooter. This is I showed this maybe recently, a week or two ago or something. And this one's very simple. There's just booklets and figurines that I still need to put together. And since I'm getting exhausted standing up here holding these at this odd angle, you can see that that's the DVD here and the Blu-ray here. I still haven't, I've ripped the DVD, but I haven't ripped the Blu-ray yet. So I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. Although in theory, if I do watch the Blu-ray, I can't watch that over the network. I don't know what's wrong there, but I need a complete storage. I need to get this plastic cover over it because it's not the full thing without it. It's a very special blue with it on. And now, naturally, I have imported other things from Japan, but I don't know if I'm supposed to show those things. Those things would only be like this mouse pad, one of my body pillows, and the Toho games, and I guess the calendar. But other than that, you know, these are the relevant things since I have a DVD collection. Now, while they're not DVDs, they're Blu-ray. It's kind of the same thing.